Welcome to the Ask Jordan podcast, answering your questions about selling on Amazon. Now, he's flipped more toys than a stadium full of toddlers. From Long Island, New York, here's your host, Jordan Malik.
Hello, Amazon sellers. This is Jordan Malik. I'm your host of the Ask Jordan podcast. This is our 82nd episode. Thank you so much for making me part of your day today. It's April, mid to late April when I'm recording this, 2015. And we're going to do something a little different today. Many times you're used to hearing the episode and I play the caller's voicemail with the question and then I answer their question. Instead, I'm going to consolidate a little bit today. I've been getting a lot of email questions from many of you regarding a very fancy, expensive sell on Amazon course that's out right now as I'm recording this. Can't say the course name, but many of you have called in, and it rhymes with a hazing, yelling, obscene. See how I did that? A hazing, yelling, obscene. Many of you are getting some emails from various experts or people you subscribe to that are pushing this course on you. So far, it's been a bunch of free videos from two guys in the screen capture. They look like they haven't. They look like they're quite constipated, and they're reading from a script on the teleprompter. Very animated, kind of phony couple of guys. So I can't say the course name because I was actually served a cease and desist about a year ago from their mother-daughter lawyer team in Las Vegas, and so I can't mention the course name. I can't talk about it today because a lot of you are going to be hit with these promotions, and it's going to be very alluring to you. When you see the promotions in your inbox or email inbox, you're going to be very anxious to buy what they're selling you. A lot of inherent things wrong with what they're doing. The course itself is going to be $5,000 when it's released. Up to, if you pay in installments, it'll be somewhere close to $6,000. And it's basically a course on how to sell on Amazon, but they're going to make it very alluring. They're going to say we have students who are earning hundreds of thousands of dollars per month, etc. So be aware that the information that they're providing in the course to you is really not necessary if you want to learn how to sell on Amazon. The course, the almost $5,000 one plus, $5,000 plus course, discusses a concept what's called private labeling. So they encourage you to, in the course and in the materials, tell you to get your own private labeled product. And what is that? Well, private label basically means you finding a manufacturer, any manufacturer, could be in the States, but they push a lot of overseas China manufacturing. There's nothing wrong with that. And making your own label for it, meaning you're branding the product with your own brand, and then selling multiples of, selling quantity 20, 30, 50, 100, 1,000 of those per day. They claim to train you how and provide the materials for you to do that. The reality is that if you're starting out, there's nothing wrong with private labeling, but if you're starting out selling on Amazon, or even if you're intermediate, you don't have to pursue private label, and you certainly don't have to buy a course for over $5,000 that teaches you how to do it, because the information that's out there that you've been finding from me on my resource page, jordanmalik.com/resources, or other experts that you trust, there's plenty of materials out there that are far less expensive that will teach you how to source and what to source to resell on Amazon or on eBay, etc. So a free ebook that I have that covers the most inexpensive courses on selling on Amazon is at jordanmalik.com/blog/ASM. A is in Apple, S is in Sam, M is in Motor. jordanmalik.com/blog/ASM. And that is an ebook I just updated for 2015 that is a full discussion of very affordable courses under $300 that can help you start a business selling on Amazon. One of the courses in there is called Proven Amazon Course. That course costs $299, and now it includes in the curriculum a mini, well, it's not really a mini course, it's a full-blown course on private label. So if you want to learn how to sell products, private label, imported from China, etc., there's a full course that covers all the basics very thoroughly to get you started selling private label products, and that is called provenprivatelabeL.biz, but it's included when you pay the lifetime one-time fee of $299 at Proven Amazon Course. The link is paccourse.com. Capital P, capital A, capital C, and the word course, course.com. It's $299. Again, I just cover that in my free ebook. You don't have to buy that course. I'm just throwing it out there that before you start spending thousands of dollars for private label training, please explore the other ways that you can source products on Amazon, and my free ebook covers that. You go to my resources page, like I told you, so you can see some free information there. If you're die-hard focused on private label, learning private label, and you don't want to pay a dime, head over to theamazingseller.com, theamazingseller.com. That is a podcaster, very honored to know him and be a business partner of his. His name is Scott Volker. He is a podcaster who was doing private label himself, and he's making very nice, easy-to-follow podcasts about the entire process, theamazingseller.com. And very trustworthy guy, I might add. So there's no reason for you to be dropping $5,000 on a course. Wish I could say the name, but I can't. They're going to make it very alluring. The reason why you're getting so many emails on it, you're probably getting so many emails, is that they being that $5,000 plus private label course, they have what's called affiliates. So they're people like me, but I'm not an affiliate of theirs. They have people like me who have a following like you guys. And if I sold that to you, I would earn a lot of money. So I actually got approved to be their affiliate a couple of years ago. And then I pulled out because I didn't like what I saw. Kind of their materials and their approach made my stomach turn. But if I stayed with them and promoted their products, I could be earning at least probably about $1 million a year. That is because I have over 15,000 of you who are readers of my blog or listeners to my podcast or watchers of my YouTube channel. And if a fraction of 1% of you bought the course, when I mentioned it, I would be tracked, the sale would be tracked to me, I would be earning, hundreds of thousands of dollars every time they do it. And I refuse to put money ahead of my feelings for other people. If you go to that page I gave you earlier, jordanmalik.com/blog/ASM, you'll see my free ebook there for downloading, and you'll see 280 some odd comments beneath that. Many of them are from people who either paid for the $5,000 course and then regretted it, or they almost paid for the $5,000 course and they're glad they didn't because they found one of the alternatives that I referenced to them. So please check it out. You don't have to buy anything from me, but that free ebook at jordanmalik.com/blog/ASM will give you a lot of information on the other how to sell on Amazon courses that are out there. And another word about private label. There's nothing wrong with pursuing private label, making private label products one of the many things you resell on Amazon. Private label true private label isn't confined to Amazon. You can have your own private label product that you're selling on eBay and or Amazon and or your own website and or on your own, and your own store. If you have a physical brick and mortar store retail front or something on Craigslist that you deliver to people, you can make your own private label. Private label doesn't have to be on Amazon, as these two stuffed shirts are presenting in the hazing, yelling, obscene $5,000 plus class. One more alert about that is that $5,000, over $5,000 course has a 30-day money-back guarantee. Now, the problem with that is that before you even sink your teeth into the course to get any knowledge out of it, my opinion, or to execute on anything, the 30 days are going to be far gone. So you would have spent $5,000 before you realize, the quality of, giving you a good opportunity to gauge the quality of the course, and then you're out $5,000. That is if you paid it all up front. The minimum that you're going to pay is probably, if you pay in installments, it's probably going to be $1,000 to $2,000. So you can be losing several $1,000s by the time the 30-day guarantee rolls around and you don't get your money back. You'll be out. I think that's a very unfair proposition for a course that's priced that steeply. And, it's the presentation materials that encourage you to buy this course are conveniently engineered to make you feel fear. They make you feel regret if you don't join. Basically, their assumption is that you're stupid and you'll easily fork over $5,000. Lots of other folks are jumping on the private label bandwagon. The only three entities I trust right now are Jim Cockram's Proven Amazon course, which includes the private label training. He's the person, and his colleague, I forget his name, that provides a lot of the information for provenprivatelabel.biz. That's included in the $299 fee. I forget his name, but I trust him as well. I trust Scott Volker, who runs the Amazing Seller podcast and Facebook group with a lot of free information on private labeling. And I trust my partners, the Startup Bros, Will and Kyle. We're doing a webinar. The replay will be up for a few days at jordanmalik.com/webinar. And that covers importing products from China and private labeling, etc. So those are the only experts I trust. You don't have to buy anything through me, but I trust those folks implicitly, partially because a lot of them have tons of years of experience selling products online. These two quacks that you see, the stuffed shirts for A, hazing, yelling, obscene, they have very little to no experience before they started promoting this $5,000 plus Amazon seller course regarding private labels. So there's a lot of hype around it. And again, there's no need for you to be dropping that amount of money on the course. There's a lot more that I could say about it, but I'm going to leave it at that. Of course, make your own decision. Remember, there's a lot of trusted partners out there. There's another guy that I know that is building, he has his own program, and I'm not going to say the name, but it rhymes with Guild, Blow, and Sale. Guild, Blow, Sale. It rhymes with that. And he actually, his course is over, I think it's $1,000 and up, but he provides no refund. And he obnoxiously, explicitly says to you that if you buy this course, there are no refunds. And that's unfair. And yet he has videos of him on Facebook or YouTube plugging his course, driving around in his brand new Audi. He brags that he just bought a brand new Audi. That's essentially with the money that the people who paid for the course. And, not a nice way to convey yourself to a prospective buyer is that you're driving around in a brand new Audi with the money you just made. Anyway, but, use me as a filter. My blog, subscribe over to jordanmalik.com/blog, where I test and kick the tires of and fully critique things for you before you spend your hard-earned money. Also, the courses that are in that book, the free book, jordanmalik.com/blog/ASM is where you can get it. I back up those courses for a full year out of my own pocket. So there's an option for you inside. The book covers 4 courses. Each course is $299 or less. 3 of the courses have a guarantee that's like 30 days or greater. The 4th course, Jim Cockrum's Proven Amazon course, is a guarantee, money-back guarantee anytime. But 3 others have I think a 30, 60, and 90-day money-back guarantee. And for those courses, and Jim Cockrum's course, I extend the guarantee out of my own pocket for a full year. So if for any reason you're not satisfied on the 31st day after you buy Andy Dew's It's Doable Amazon course, Andy's money back guarantees for 30 days. When you buy through my link that I present to you in the guide, I make a small commission, but I will pay you a refund out of my own pocket. Say if it's the 360th day, and you decide, hey, this course didn't do me any good, you contact me with your receipt. You forward your email receipt from your original purchase. I will pay you back 100% out of my own pocket, the full price of that course. And there's other examples in that book. Jim Cockrum's course is an anytime money back guarantee, but for any reason he refuses to give you a refund, and he won't. For Proven Amazon course, he won't. But for any reason, if he does, forward me your email receipt, and I will send you a PayPal payment for the full price of the course that you paid. So that's another thing that these quacks and hustlers will not do, is provide extended guarantees. But that's the level of trust that you have with me, and I've earned your trust. And that is the level of trust I have in the people who do provide the courses for sale. And that's kind of how I bridge the gap to minimize your risk. So, hey, that's all for now. Keep listening and have more episodes coming right up. And this has been the 82nd episode of Ask Jordan Podcast. We'll see you again in our next episode. Thanks again.